People lie to us all the time.
But you didn't ask a question. He just asked. He asked a question, though, sir.
And I've tried to respond to you.
No, you didn't. You got aggressive and started yelling and spit on him.
Yeah, you doing something?
I'm sorry.
What are you doing?
Recording.
What?
Recording.
Like, what do you do? Like, is it like your project or?
Yeah, I'm an independent journalist. I'm just gathering content for a story.
What's the story?
What's your name?
Huh?
What's your name?
Aaron.
Eric?
Aaron.
Aaron?
Yeah.
How you doing, Aaron?
Good.
That's great.
I'm just curious. Like, what's the story about?
I can't tell you.
You can't tell me?
Because it'll compromise my story.
Oh.
It ain't published yet.
Oh.
Once it get published, I can definitely tell you about the story and send you the link.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. How long this building been here?
I don't know.
In a tense recording session, Moses, an independent journalist, witnessed a heated exchange with security officers. He captured every moment as his right to film in public was challenged. This narrative not only reveals the conflicts between individual freedom and institutional authority but also provokes thoughtful reflections on the balance between personal liberty and societal security in modern times.
They did call the cops.
Hey, man.
How's it going? What's your name and your badge number?
Officer Bremer.
Bremer. And what's your name and badge number?
Long story short, it sounds like whatever you were doing at the bank, they don't want you to be over there.
I was on the public sidewalk recording.
Okay, well, they said whatever you were doing, they just don't want you over there anymore.
I was on the public sidewalk. They can't tell me not to be on the public
I don't know,
sidewalk.
man. That's
I know.
why
I'm just. You want to go over there?
No, not really.
We can go over there.
And
I didn't. I told them they came outside. Let me calm down. They came outside. The guy Aaron. He said, "Hey, what are you doing?" I said, "I'm an independent journalist. I'm just gathering content on the story." I was walking all the way up down Truman, and I walked down there to record the train. And then the lady came out. She said, "Hey, you can't record the bank." I said, "Ma'am, I'm on public property." So
yeah, but you could see why that would kind of make them uncomfortable, right? I mean, it's a bank.
You can't even see nothing.
I know, but they don't know that.
Yeah, you can. If you stand outside and you look at the bank, you can't see anything. The windows is tinted. It's a reflect.
Do you have an ID on you?
Do I need an ID?
Yes.
For what? What crime have I committed?
They identified you. You just identified yourself as being over there.
On the sidewalk.
I'm investigating.
Okay. What crime?
This is.
What crime?
Possible trespass?
Right now.
I was on the sidewalk.
So we can issue you the warning for trespass.
I was. How you going to trespass me and I'm on the sidewalk?
Because they're saying you were on the property.
I got camera footage. Now, if they lying to you and I show you that they're lying, are you going to do something to them?
That's between you and them.
Oh, no, that's somebody over there is lying. I'm on the public sidewalk. I came all the way up Truman. I walked down there to get the footage of the train. On my way back, I just looked at the bank and they came running outside. So, yeah, came back over here, walked there, about to go to work.
Okay, so I need your ID.
No, sir.
I do, though.
No, you do not. For what crime?
I just told you they put a call on you.
I wasn't. I was on
the.
And I wish I was still on that sidewalk when you pulled up. I wish I was on the sidewalk. I was right here, sir.
So you're gonna refuse to give me your
No, I'm not. No, I'm not
obligated.
No. I'm not obligated to give you my ID.
Why? I just told you.
Because I haven't committed no crime. No crime was committed, sir.
Brother, is your tags aren't coming back on file. Okay. For the Kansas registration, do you have the registration paperwork for it? You could hold your phone up and zoom.
No, it's okay. No, I'm
asking you a legitimate question. Do you have the registration for the vehicle?
Hey, you guys. So this is when, and I had my selfie stick out when I was recording. I was on the public side.
Now you're redirecting against my question of.
I don't have to answer your question.
I asked you if you have the registration information for your vehicle that you drove here on the Missouri roadway that is unregistered as of right now. Now, it doesn't come back through our system. We ran it through out of Kansas.
Go ahead.
Now we need to verify to make sure. So that's why I'm asking you if you have the paperwork.
You didn't see me drive the car.
How else did you get here?
It don't matter.
How else did you get
It don't matter, sir.
It does.
It does. And if you see that came from a dealership.
Okay, so you're not wanting to give us your information.
No, listen. If I committed a crime, I will give you my ID. That's what reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime. I was standing on that sidewalk, sir. Why would you try to infringe on my rights?
So let me get this straight. So
why would you try to infringe on my rights, Mr. Bremer?
You're gonna stand outside of a bank.
No, I walked.
And I heard you.
Okay.
So you're gonna stand outside of a bank. Midday, videotaping the bank, and you don't think that's gonna make the employees extremely uncomfortable?
See, where they get uncomfortable.
You're in the inner city.
Listen,
Do you stay in Kansas?
Their uncomfortability don't stop my right.
Of Casey Mo. Okay, so that makes most businesses extremely uncomfortable.
And what's up with your buddy, man?
So now that you've identified yourself now as the one being standing
on the sidewalk,
videotaping them and making them feel
No,
uncomfortable.
I came to
issue the verbal warning.
No, listen.
Which is what we're trying to do, so we can send you about your way. No, you're refusing to give your information.
No. What happened is.
I'm only going to ask you one more time, and then I'm just going to have to cuff you up, man. And I don't want to do that.
Can you get your supervisor out here, please?
Yeah,
Can you get your supervisor, please? Because I was on the sidewalk. You know what I would have liked to happen when you guys pulled up and they called you guys? Hey, where was he standing at? Was he on you guys' property? You should have. What I would have liked is, sir, when you pulled up and they told you what happened, hey, he was on the sidewalk. He has every right to record on the sidewalk. I wasn't even coming to the bank. I was coming to get the train.
There's officers that monitor the city cameras that saw you verbatim on their property.
That's a lie.
It's in the column.
Okay, do you want me to stop this video and show you?
No, I would like to get your information so I could issue the verbal warning and send you about your way.
I wasn't on their property. That's how trespass works. Trespass, if you're on the property, they tell you to leave. That's how it go. They give you a chance to leave, and then you're trespass.
And they don't know that you have a selfie stick. Why would citizens that are probably unarmed come and approach you?
You say that one more time?
Why? Okay, so first off, you're videotaping, you're standing outside, you're being extremely suspicious. They can't tell that that's a selfie stick. Why would citizens...
They can't tell. It was like this.
Are you going to ask me a question and then not let me...
I was like, Aaron came outside and talked to me. We had a good dialogue. That's
not what the lady on the phone said to put in the call about you.
I can show you the video. Y'all want to see the video?
No, I'd like to get your information so I can send you away.
For reasonable, articulable suspicion of a crime.
I gave you all the reasons.
You did not, sir. I'm just wait. Let's just wait for the supervisor. Let's just see what the supervisor say when he get here. This is wild.
Okay. Well, I don't like your movement, so I'm going to.
What I'm doing?
I don't. You keep backing away from.
No, I'm not doing anything.
Extremely suspicious.
Why are y'all taking my car? Y'all gotta stop my video. I'm not going anywhere.
I'll set it down there.
Keep your little picture on there. But you keep backing up towards the road, and I don't like that.
No, I'm not going anywhere.
And the fact that you're refusing to give us any sort of information, we're just going to sit you on the curb, brother.
Keep reaching into your pocket.
Ain't nothing in my pocket.
I don't like all the jazz.
Can I hold that, please?
No.
Okay. Over here at the corner.
What exactly you're doing?
Look at this. They taking cuffs off me.
Yeah, I told you were detained.
Illegal.
Now you've just been...
He illegally cuffed me.
And that's our sergeant.
That's the sergeant?
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing, sergeant?
Good, how you doing, man?
What's your name and your badge number, sir?
Start Porter, 5382.
Yes, sir. Again, just to give you a little quick rough draft on what just took place here, man. I'm an independent journalist. Again, I'm just gathering content for a story right before work. I'm a government employee as well. I got sworn in. I work right there. So before I came here, I parked right here. I walked down there just so I can get a nice good footage of the train. And I seen I had a sidewalk where I can get over there to the gate. So I walked up to get the train, and on my way back, the people in the bank came out. His name is Aaron. I spoke to Aaron, said, hey, my name is Moses. I'm an independent journalist, just gathering content for a story. Another lady came out and said, hey, you can't record the bank. I said, well, ma'am, I'm on a public sidewalk. You know, she said, you can't record the bank. So I did just stand there and record for, about 10 minutes or so, just to prove a point that I can record. I walked off, came over here to get a drink. As I'm stepping in the car, these fine guys pulled, and I seen several cops rolling by. They even waved at me. I even got it on camera. And then these guys pulls up, you know, I turn my camera back on. Hey, how you guys doing? And let them know what happened. And then he just started saying, hey, where's your ID? I'm renting your tags. You got registration. It just seemed like you just was like just digging, just wanting to arrest me, man. I have no ill
against you, brother. We're told something.
Here's the deal. They got called. The reason why everyone went by, they're the ones who got called. The other ones did. So they already responded to a call. I get it.
Right.
You're right. You're on the sidewalk. You ain't breaking any law. So they claim you're on their property. Obviously, just so you know, you're not allowed on their property. If you're on
Yes,
their
sir.
property,
Yes, sir. I do this for a living. I'm an independent journalist. You know what I'm saying?
Well, independent journalist, no, you can't be on the private
I
property.
wasn't. I was never on the property, though. You know what I'm saying?
And that's fine. I mean, if they like they said they were.
It's okay.
You're allowed. I mean, you were there freely.
Yeah.
They warned you, don't go back. So now you've been warned, don't go back on their property.
I was never on it, but
Again, they were responding to a call. That's all they were doing.
just what kind of, well, I want to say kind of like just bother me is how you pronounce your name? What's your name and badge number? Cordova. And this is all just a learning experience. You know what I'm saying? I never knew how long you've been on the force, and sometimes you never come into a situation like this. But once I told you what took place, you was still pushing the issue. I said, hey, sir, you said they trying to trespass you. I'm like, I never was on their property. It's the plain view doctrine. Whatever I see in public, I can record. You can't trespass my eyes, man. That's all.
So we're getting information on on other events. So.
But I even asked you, I said, I'll stop my camera and I'll show you. You said, no, I don't want to see it. You just took
I never said that.
I got it on camera. Man, the story gonna love it, man. It's on camera.
So you need anything else?
I don't need anything else. You did great, man. One more time, because they're gonna highlight you in the in the footage. One more time.
One more time what?
565 Mr. Porter.
Serial 5382.
Mr. Porter, man. I appreciate him.
Is it your vehicle though?
No, it's my mother's.
I'm not gonna make a big deal, but obviously that being broken is illegal, so make sure you get that fixed, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Do you have any other questions for me?
I know you, man. You did great. I'm glad you came on the stage. That's why when they came, and I can tell a lot of when you run into officers, sometimes they're not used to the recording, and people saying, "Hey, I don't want to be recorded." So instantly, I said, let's just get a supervisor. 'Cause I know the supervisor.
And that's fine. You can always have.
Yeah, yes, sir.
They're responding. Their side was that you were trespassing, and that's all they were investigating.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Well, I appreciate you guys, man.
You got anything else for me?
And nothing,
All right,
man.
get out of here, sir.
Y'all have a great day. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. So they pulled up, y'all. They cuffed me, man. Yes. 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 Look, Cordova, man. Yes. 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 Hey, Brimmer, you have a good day, man. Yeah. Boy, yeah. Man, yeah, boy, that's why you can never turn the camera off, boy. Yeah.
The lesson from this scenario is that individual freedom is a precious value, but it comes with responsibility and legal awareness. Filming in public should be carried out consciously, avoiding unnecessary conflicts. This reminds everyone that freedom must always be balanced with societal security and a respect for common regulations.
Said was that he wanted a supervisor. They're putting him in handcuffs.
I'm requesting a supervisor.
They asked for his ID. He said, why? He said, asked the questions nicely, calmly, and he got yelled at and spit on, and now he's been put in handcuffs.
What crime have I committed?
We ID everybody in the
What crime
car.
have I committed?
Failure to provide identification.
He didn't fail. He asked a question.
Are you an attorney? Are you an attorney? Did you go to attorney school? Did you go to attorney school?
Supervisor, please.
You want it? You got it. I get it. Wait, will you come up here, please? Ma'am, I'm going to ask you nice and politely to put that phone down.
I'm not putting my phone down.
She has the right.
I have the right to record you.
She's doing that for my safety.
That's for my husband's safety and my husband's safety only.
Wait, stop.
Clearly, you don't have rights in this county.
I don't have any one.
Okay, then what's your problem, dude?
I know the law. And this is the law.
You just made an assumption that he has a warrant? You made an assumption?
This is illegal.
Oh, I know it's illegal. He asked a question why he had to show his ID. That's all he asked. It was unnecessary force. We're allowed. That's it. You said we do it to everybody, but it's not. It's not. That was like excessive. Plain and simple.
We just pull my pants up.
Obliging him
Okay.
to come down here, man.
Okay. I promise.
Here he comes. You want him, you got him. Tell you why we ID everybody in the car. People lie to us all the time.
But you didn't ask a question. He just asked. He asked a question, though, sir.
And I've tried to respond to it.
No, you didn't. You got aggressive and started yelling and spit on him.
I'll be nice to us time not to be nice. And this time not.
As soon as somebody asks a question, it's not the time not to be nice. That's a question. That's all it was, sir.
Can I help you?
Hey, how are you doing?
Good.
My husband that needs the help.
Tell me what's going on.
He just came and asked my husband for his ID after he asked me, and he literally said, he just asked a question nicely. He said, asked him, sir, why do you need my ID?
Okay.
It's not a,
We
and he
ID
said,
everybody.
that's what he said, but he yelled. He screamed at my husband, and then he started spitting on him.
Okay.
Anyway, so.
Okay.
And he assumes my husband has warrants. He doesn't.
Okay.
We don't have any warrants. We just found out about the tag, and we're getting it fixed this week. You have court Friday for it.
Gotcha.
And that's all.
Provide proper identification. I'm going to arrest him and hold him.
That's correct, and we can.
That's fine. I mean, that's you can talk to my husband.
If he ain't got no problem, then
He
why?
has no problem. There's no issue with
What's
showing it.
his
It was the way they yanked him out the car. They didn't give him a chance. They literally yelled at him and then yanked him out the car within seconds. There was not a chance.
Well, I wouldn't
there was
even
no
understand that.
conversation to get the ID. He asked a question and they went aggressive.
Okay,
100
we have this happen all the time, and most of the time when people do not give us their ID,
It wasn't. He didn't
Well, I'm
refuse
just saying,
by any means. There was no refusal. It was just a question
well, he
of
still
why.
hasn't given it to him.
No, he will, because they've had him in here. They yanked him out the car. They didn't give him a chance.
So it took him to be in handcuffs before he would give him his.
No, he was never refused. He said
Okay.
why, and they
Because
went
we-
rah, and they
because
went
we
rah,
ID everybody.
but they went rah rah. So there wasn't a chance. There wasn't a
Does he have
time.
ID on him?
Yeah, there wasn't a time where they asked
is
him.
your ID?
I'll get it for you.
No, I want his ID. We're gonna get him ID.
Just
That's
give him
what
your
we
ID. He said they'll let you
Where's
go
your
with your
ID?
ID. Where is it, honey? Ugh. All right. Jeez. They went 0 to 1,000 really quick, and that was just unnecessary, completely.
I will.
Ugh.
Give me y'all badge number.
It's North Carolina, bro.
I got it.
I don't know why that escalated like it did. That was the part that's upsetting. You can't ask questions here, clearly. No, I'm serious. Like, stupid.
Sleeping out in the car.
I'm just going to pull mine out there.
I'm gonna sit in the car. Sun is bright.
Yeah, now she's going to get, she don't want to make it different.
Detroit deductible. Bedworth latest 17.9. 5 6 paid in next 29.
See, I told you. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay.
What's wrong? Everybody seems to understand. I just wanted to go. I know it's not wrong. Okay. We got everybody who's going to be gone. But that is wrong. No, I do not. We don't. I follow the law.
Have a nice night.
Jennifer, driving. I know the law. Everybody thinks they know. I know this.
Have a lovely day.
He has my ID, sir.
Who has your ID?
He does.
Yep.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You guys have a good one.
You too.
The lesson from this incident is that every individual deserves fair treatment and respect for their rights, even when only a simple request is made. Abusing power and overreacting only escalates conflicts and erodes trust in the system. This underscores the importance of balancing security and individual freedom in modern society.